Hey, welcome to Religion Wink TV, where my spiritual ears stay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna just take my time here. I'm gonna let some music play while you guys are piling in. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my chat up. Everything is under the Fair Use Act here. Um, and just remember, be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord and depart from evil. Proverbs 3 and 7. But let me go ahead and play this song. You can find it. It's called Membrane. And it kind of fits this story and, narrative we're about to get into. So as that's playing, it's a little dance, electric, funky. So it may sound a little crazy to you in the beginning. Thank you so much for tuning in to Religion Wing TV. My spiritual ears stay. Hey Najita, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. Thank you. You was waiting patiently. I appreciate that. I have a little information I'm going to share with you all, and we're just going to try to make some sense of everything. Thank you to the 4 people watching. This song is called Membrane. We're going to discuss YouTubers whose love for Cash App may be an underlying addiction. We're going to hear some video clips. We're going to see some videos from other people off of YouTube who have dealt with addictions and things like that. I'm just going to try to bring this thing home. And yes, there is a well-known YouTuber out here in these YouTube streets by the name of Symone, and it's been some alleged drug use. People just want to know, and we're gonna get into it. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is start shutting out some of this stuff here so I can get to the windows I need to get to. Don't make me nervous. Okay, I'll be here for it all. Thank you. Just let me take my time to the 9 watching. I promise, if it's not content that can help Miss Mona Simone or anybody else on YouTube, I believe it's content we all could use in our own personal lives. But there is footage I heard Miss Mona say out of her own mouth, and I'm gonna just play that and just kind of tie it all together and make some sense, like I said. So I'm gonna turn this down. Let me get to the channels I need to get to. I think this is it. Hi, I'm still here. What's up? Welcome to Religion. What I'm gonna do is, first of all, I'm gonna start off reading something from John Hopkins. Like they're like a big hospital in New York, and they have some research here about chemical dependency. I'm just going to set it up a little bit so when I play the clip that I'm going to play next, you guys will understand. Hello to the 6 people watching. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like, do all of that. Tell a friend, share a friend, because like I said, this isn't specific to just one person on YouTube. There's a lot of people who let the love of money cause them to want it so much, but it may be to feed their drug habit. It may be to feed their food habit. It may be to feed their clothing habit. It may be to feed their addiction to whatever it is they're addicted to. So let me just start off. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Najuta, I see you. Najuta. I see 7 other people, 6 other people. Hello, welcome. I see, who is that? That was Team Somebody. It's 9 people now watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I hope, like I said, one way or the other, I'm not trying to persuade anybody one way or the other. It's just things I observe. I did a video right before this saying, hold on, I retreat. Mona was live. So I watched part of her live. And I have some of the notes here that I'll be kind of going over at the end of it. I just want to stick to this the way I have it set up here and kind of move through it and then go forward. So it's going to kind of be a little light humor in it as well, because this is a touchy subject and people don't want to be overwhelmed with just chemical dependency, but we're dealing with the brain here. That song was called Membrane. And we all could relate to some of the hip-hop songs we've heard over the years about insane in the membrane. Well, there's some truth to that, y'all. So drug abuse. This is from the Institute for Basic Biomedical Sciences. So we're getting a little educated here, right? Ooh, scary territories, right? I see your comments, Pixie. Say what you want to say in support of Mona Symone and not supporting Mona Symone. If you're here for me, hit that subscribe bell. Hit that bell icon next to it. Hit all notifications or some notifications. I greatly appreciate it. Nonetheless, you'll be a part of the notification gang and you get more videos like this or whatever. So I always like to start off in the spirit. I always like to start off with the Most High God. Where do we get drugs from? Or the people who find themselves under the curse as God's people? Where did all the drugs and heroin and how all this stuff get started? Well, we know opioids aren't grown in America. They come through the borders, right? And Trump, he wants to put this wall up to keep what out, right? So, I'm going to read from the book of Deuteronomy 28. 28, 1 through 14 tells people about the blessing. God says, Moses, you tell them, if they hearken unto my voice today, they will be blessed. Blessed going in, blessed going out. Blessed in the fruit of their womb, blessed in their spirit, blessed, blessed, blessed. Only 14 chapters, verses. And then from verse 15 to 68 is the curse. And right down here, verse 22, I just like to set it up because you may know somebody that's dealing with this. Verse 22 says, now this is the curse part of, and I'm going to get to verse 24, but I like to give you a little bit before you can read the whole chapter 28. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption, and with a fever, and with an inflammation, and with extreme burning, and with a sword, and with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until they perish. Look out in your community. You see anybody always with the inflammation, always with the fevers? I mean, a lot of our children are sick nowadays. Not to say they under the curse of God, but you're going to see what I'm talking about. Let me go on. 23 says, and thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron. We know this to be true from slavery, right? We know there was brass on our head, there was iron on our neck, and it was just no getting around that. Listen to what this says in 24. The Lord shall make the rain of thy land, powder and dust. From heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed. I believe that to be the prophecy of people being abusing drugs, using drugs, having the powder, the heroin, the cocaine, everything in the presence. Yes, man has made a way to like manufacture it. Yes, it grows in certain parts of the world. But when God said that to certain people, it was like, y'all gonna be on this drugs. Y'all gonna be upped up in the head. Now, when I was 17 years old, I used crack cocaine because by 17 and a half, by 19, I was in prison, got off of parole 94. I have not been in trouble, not been on drugs, not been in the police presence, except for a couple of tickets I got. I mentioned that in the last video. Haven't had a problem with it, but I could see it. You know it. You know when people love the Cash App or when they love these free money sites they can get money from, and the aggression and the need they have to like get the money right now. Cause we all know through Super Chat, right? YouTube, if you get something today, I see you, Gene. Hello, glory to God. I see you. I see you. Let me take my time with this, y'all. With Super Chat, if you get paid today, like, I don't know if it's the next month or if it's like, say, the 21st of this month, but I know there's like one cycle. Hey, Cough Cough, how are you? Welcome. Hi. So I know there's like a cycle. There's 12 people, 13 people watching. Give me a thumbs up, because whether you see this on YouTube, you see this in your real life, you see this, I'm going to bring you content like this because this is the only way I know how to make it make sense. Hey, everybody. Shalonda, everybody. Welcome, welcome. God bless you. You went through the flames and came out shining. That's what he said. He'll give you beauty for your ashes. Like, my friend always tell me I'm not the best looking person in the world, but my spirit is. And I'll take that, you know. I appreciate it. 3 more people. Give me a thumbs up, y'all. Because like I said, whether it's your favorite YouTuber, whether you think it's me, whether I think it's you, we all have dealt with the love of the root of, it says, the money is the root of money. Wait, the love of money is the root of all evil. But I say evil is the root of all evil. When you square evil off to itself, evil to the 3rd, 4th, 5th degree, money is nowhere in it. But people love money so much, it makes them evil. If you could bear with me, Mona, if that's you watching, give me that 13 thumbs up. Because she was just on YouTube saying that she's leaving, goodbye. And as I was sitting here watching it, is it a cry for help? Is she really going through something? I don't have a problem with her. I know she's beefing with somebody I do socialize with. But we're going to walk this thing through, because me and my daughter sat here the other night and we couldn't believe what we heard Mona say on this one piece of audio I'm going to play for you. But let me read a little bit of what John Hopkins has to say about drug addiction in general, and then we're going to get to the whole Cash App versus Super Chat, how I feel about that, what I told her in like 2 videos ago to do to solve her problem. Mona is living and blaming TK. She can't do that anymore. She can't blame anybody but herself. She will tell you off the bat, and she's over there on her live if she's still live. She says she knows celebrities. Why they ain't buy her a wheelchair? She says she knows Cardi B and has Cardi B phone number. Why Cardi B ain't offer to help her? So you just have to listen to people. And if you know celebrities, what kind of celebrities are they that they'll call you, as she said in that video over there, and tell you stuff Tasha K is saying, but they ain't telling you nothing you need to do, or they ain't telling you how they can help you with a wheelchair. You got to be out here hustling up $700-800. Let's just look at it for what it is. We adults, right? Well, at least some of us are, right? I believe the 16 watching, 3 more could give me a thumbs up. But we are adults, right? You know somebody been on drugs. You know somebody had to have money, had an antsiness about money, had rules and regulations around money. Remember, how I want to say it, the love of money, the love of it is not the root of all evil. You can love money. Evil is the root of all evil. And people who love money so much will have an evil heart to do evil things and mistreat their supporters, their subscribers, and other people that they may come in contact with because of this money. Remember, we read the other day, you can't love God and mammon. And we notice about Mona, she don't profess to love God. She calls herself a grand witch. So there's something going on with this money, with this super chat versus cash app and her needing it. And like me and my daughter say, when is the surgery coming? This is no lie. My daughter had surgery, carpal tunnel, on this hand, the left hand. Then she just went had surgery on this hand. Now she got to go have surgery on her right foot. Don't ask me why her bones and things is growing and developing the way that it is. But we know what surgery is. And every time I ask her, well, when is surgery? My daughter can tell me when surgery is coming up. And we're going to talk about the insurances and how some people abuse medications, pain medications, prescribed medications, and can't go back to the doctors to get these certain prescriptions. How I'm going to show you video on this one lady named Joy. She said the drug addiction was so bad, all she could do is think about her pain. All some people do on YouTube and in life is tell you about their pain. Hey, Nori, welcome. I see you, ZZ. Hi. I see you, Riri. I see you, Cough Cough. Nuri. God bless, Jean. Thank you all for watching. I need 6 more thumbs up, y'all, because this can affect any one of us at any time. And if you see somebody so desperately seeking cash, it's generally an underlying problem. And what was striking to me is I heard a conversation with Mona and some of her followers over there. Somebody was getting on her about smoking cigarettes or smoking. I can't assume what it is. And she said, haven't you ever had surgery high? Well, what high is we talking about? What smoke is we talking about? So I've had surgery before. In 2007, 2002, in 1999. So I know about smoking and surgery, and we're going to get into it. John Hopkins, Institute for Basic Biomedical Sciences. IBBS researchers are studying how chronic drug use causes lasting changes in the brain. There's some lasting changes going on in the brain and in the brain nation here on YouTube to an extent that can lead to addiction. Their findings may aid in the development of more effective treatments for addiction. Thank you to the 20 people watching. 17 thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm getting used to this. Usually I don't ask people for anything, but I see on YouTube some of us have to. Others just get it lovely. You know what I'm saying? But some of us have to ask for the support. Current addiction treatments use a combination of counseling and complete abstinence, slow weaning, or drug replacement that either substitutes for the drug or blocks withdrawal symptoms. Although these therapies control physical cravings, they don't seem to reverse the lasting changes in the brain caused by drug abuse. Are you following me? As Crystal Salter say, put on your critical thinking, your critical listening right now. Because we are kind of like debunking the critical thinking about how people whose love for Cash App and Super Chat versus Super Chat may have some underlying addiction to it. During learning and memory formation, the brain's neurons create new connections to strengthen or weaken communication routes. There's a lot of miscommunication going on the brain nation and the brain network with Super Chat versus them putting it in her Cash App. And like I told her, if it's that serious, just turn Super Chat off. We're going to get into that. Let me finish this. It says, during learning and memory formation, the brain's neurons create new connections to strengthen or weaken communication. Some points there's strong communication, some points there's weak communications coming from over there. Between neighboring neurons, I always say it's a lapse in your synapse, pretty much. When you go to be like, oh, you don't remember how to spell of, you think it's OVE, but it's really OF, and you be like, and that neuron is not connecting, right? Thank you for the 18. Thank you for the 18 thumbs up. And it's not a connection. You be like a brain fart, like, oh my God, what was I getting ready to do? Oh my God, how do you spell this? That kind of thing, right? It happens to us. That doesn't always happen in drug use, but it happens far more often. People who start to develop Alzheimer's and dementia like that, they start to deal with that. So similarly, chronic drug use modifies neuron connections, leading to permanent alterations in the brain circuitry. Now, when I was looking at that picture today, she said come into her room, she's all over the place. She has nerds, she has books, she has sneakers, she's just Call. I love your logic. Thank you, Call. She's just all over. You can see with that picture she had up in this last video, it's just like all over the place, right? So, taking drugs create memories of objects, places, and people that users associates with doing drugs, which triggers cravings and drug-seeking behavior, which is give me the money, I need the money today. I need to show up in my Cash App today. And I'm just saying, you have a lot of people go to their mom and dad every day. I need the money. Get mad, because they can't get what they want and stuff like that. Become very angry and bitter when people put it in the super chat versus the Cash App. So, oh yeah. So it goes on to say, which triggers cravings and drug-seeking behavior when the user re-encounters those situations. Several IBBS neuroscientists studied these molecular changes as they occur during learning. The rest of this article will be, I will put it when it upload, I will put it down in the description box. Now, I want to go ahead and see if I can do this. I'm not good with production over here yet, y'all. But we're going to talk about some things, okay? Let me see if I can get this right. Now, the first 20 seconds, I'm not going to let you hear it. And then the rest of this video clip right here, I'm going to, let you listen to it, the audio. All right. I said fair use. This is for teaching. I want you to see Dave Chappelle. What's his name? Timmy Briggins. He visits school for Drug Awareness Day. I told you I'm going to make it a little light and airy because this is a tough subject to go through. A lot of people deal with drug abuse, drug use, whether it's prescribed or not prescribed. A lot of people on YouTube deal with the Cash App versus the, oh, you following? Hey, okay. Versus the super chat or whatever. So let me see if I can go ahead and get this. Hold on 1 second. All right, so here we go. All right, I'm gonna just let you see a little bit of this, just to let you know where I'm going with it. Y'all remember this cat right here, Dave Chappelle, right? All right. So now I could.
We have a very special.
All right, listen to this, y'all.
Let's hear it for Tyrone Beckham.
Let's listen.
Kids. Thank you very much, teacher. It is truly an honor and a privilege for me to be here at Pinehurst School, or whatever your school is called today. I say it's a privilege because it's a violation of my parole to be around children. But never mind that. Hello, little boys was a little girl. Mm, mm. Kids, y'all are looking at it badly. I should not be in front of you today. Drugs and alcohol have ruined my life. I started doing drugs when I was little, just like you, folks. Me and my friends would go home and smoke marijuana after school. Can you say marijuana? Marijuana? That's what I was smoking. Sometimes dipping in embalming fluid. And me and my friends would laugh and giggle and eat all the cookies. It was terrible. Terrible.
I can definitely say he was the absolute worst anti-drug speaker in the history of drugs.
Then I upgraded to a little drug called acid. Very inexpensive and affordable. Even young children could afford it. It's so bad. I did 2 hits of that. And Bugs Bunny and Scooby-Doo and all my favorite cartoon heroes came to my room and ate cookies with me, the same songs for 16 hours. God damn! Talking about don't get up your road. And Mickey Mouse was doing the bass line like this.
And then he basically told them where and how to buy the stuff.
We all
All right. I want to stop right there because I had went back. Mona didn't just get on YouTube 4 months ago. She's been on for some years, but it didn't quite work out for her like so many other people. We start a channel. We talk about sexuality, polyamorism, and opioids, and people just was not interested in that. Over on Facebook, you could become monetized. I remember I tried it. If you get 2,000 followers plus over there, people get monetized on Facebook. So when she says she has all these little secret Facebook groups, damn near 1 million followers, XYZ, it's possible. And if that's so true, why is she not monetizing those groups so she's not on YouTube begging for $750? You just have to listen to people. If you have 1 million followers, I only have 723 and I got $55 in my Cash App by the grace of God. Ain't no shame in my game, you know what I'm saying? But if you have 1 million followers, damn near 1 million followers, and don't be fooled by that join button you guys see nowadays, because I Googled something on YouTube and a guy like 2 years ago or something had 7,000 subscribers and he was eligible for the join button. I thought people like Lovely T, Tasha K, the big channels get the join button, but really it's not. And again, S. Hutchinson, no disrespect to you, but you said about a year ago, anybody that can't show you their subscribers, Kaya say don't trust no nigga, don't trust no Christian. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, there's something on. She brags about how many followers she has. She projects to us that she's so important. So why are you not so important, or your subscribers are not so important for you to show? And again, if you had that much of a following, whether it's Facebook over here, you're making enough money to take care of yourself. And this is coming from a woman who haven't worked since January 7th. Or, yeah, it's going on 3 weeks a month. I stopped counting because I'm like so many other people who put their trust in the Most High God and not man's enslavement of working. Yeah, we all need a job, but I'm not caught up. This is my job right now, shedding light on the things that I think is hindering people from moving forward, from being real, from, she called herself a grand witch and all this. So I'm not even going to get into a lot of that other stuff. I want to stay focused on YouTubers whose love for Cash App may be an underlying addiction. Go back and watch her videos. Opioid, opioid, opioid. And she realized people don't want to hear her talk about sexuality. And I say, Mona, the reason why things are so here, there, and everywhere for you because you have no structure or no guidance on your life right now. You poly this, you poly this, you poly it, you love everything. How is you being true to Michelle when you talking openly about having sex with other people? Is your love really real for the person you with? I sit back and I look at what kind of love we actually out here promoting and pushing off on people. But back to the drugs. I was looking up. Oh no. Okay, let's go here. The next thing I want to play is um I want to play is some footage of her. Now, fair use here. This is to teach. She was having a conversation with somebody about going to surgery. This surgery she's been talking about forever now. And this person was pretty much saying to her about her smoking, and listen to what she had to say.
Clearly, you don't fucking think, you dumb bitch, can get surgery and smoke. Now, they do recommend that you quit smoking because smoking thins the blood and you can bleed. But, bitch, I've had surgery as a smoker. Dummy. How many people have been high and literally that child, she said, these hoes.
She started fumbling over her words. Listen, all I heard her say is how many people been high. High on what? High on what? I've had surgery. I probably smoked a blunt before or after that damn anesthesia. But high on what? High on what here? High on what? Listen.
Is so mad. They big mad.
Let me play that again.
People have been high and literally that child, she said, these hoes is so mad.
Child, she stayed. These hoes, like, been high on what? Surgery, high on what? She took a whole nother turn. Her narrative changed real quick to the point she said,
mad. Look, y'all, I'm finna go to bed. I prove what I've come to prove. I'm gonna let the children stay up and have their fun, child.
All right, so I'm one of the children here to have just a little bit of fun, not on nobody's demise of loving Cash App. But I couldn't believe the other day when Mona Symone told that lady to cancel her super chat and put it in the Cash App. I said that there's a point right there. Something's really going on because no matter how much money she has raised on these YouTube streets, it's never enough. It seems like it's never enough for certain people. You can never have too much money. At the rate you do it, how you do it, how you go about it, I'm going to let you hear this conversation. But before I do that, I would love to show you. I went on YouTube and I was just like, other YouTubers who abuse their super chat for drugs. And this article came up. I don't even know if it has anything to do with it, but come on, 25 people watching. Give me the thumbs up, y'all. This makes sense over here. It's making a whole lot of sense. Check this out. I'm going to play the next clip for you guys. Okay. This guy is named Jason, okay? And I do have fair use to play this, so I'm going to play the clip. This is coming from CBS Evening News. Thank you, Nuri. It's coming from CBS Evening News, right, y'all? And it's about 5 minutes long. I'm not going to play. I have the windows open when this uploads. Another YouTube hustler. I see that. I see you, Brenda. Yes, ma'am. I see you, Selena. Thank you guys so much. If you like this, share this, get people to come to my channel. That's the only way I'm going to reach 5,000. I'm out here hustling hard, coming up with as much content as I can come up with. I'm out of work right now, so God is just using me to see my way through. He's using my gifts and talents to make room for me, right? And I haven't cursed nobody out yet. I haven't drugged nobody. I haven't disrespected nobody. Even Miss Mona Simone say if you talk about her with respect, it's okay. So I'm hoping she don't have a problem with this, because it's not only inclusive to her. I mean, all of us is included in this. All of us have dealt with this at some point in time. The last time I got in trouble with the law was 1994, a speeding ticket. I never had a speeding ticket or anything. When I got over my drug arrest, I got arrested July 1988. I came home from prison November 15th, 1990. I got off parole October, my birthday, 1994, and I've never looked back, never had a problem, because I tell people in the world of AA, they tell you in recovery. Jesus, the God, the Messiah, the Christ told me I was recovered. I was redeemed. I was restored. Past tense. But when you're recovering or recovereth, it's an ongoing thing. And these people don't realize in their mind and what they're saying, oh, I'm in recovery. That means it's an ongoing thing. I was telling myself early on from prison, because I remember I was 17 and a half. I was dibbling, dabbling with crack cocaine. I went to prison, came home. And I knew from prison I wanted to go to college. I came home, enrolled in college in 1990. No, November 15th, 1990, they let me out of prison. I stayed on parole until 1994. And God has used me in these streets. You understand what I'm saying? I never came on here, oh, look at me. I got all this education. I got all this wisdom. Follow me, follow me. If I had as many celebrity friends as Mona Simone brag about she having, why Cardi B, when she did that interview and Cardi didn't call her name in that interview, why Cardi ain't get this lady no wheelchair? She just said it in her video today. She have a whole lot of people call her and tell her what the other bloggers is doing. You gotta listen to what people saying, man. So I'm gonna try to set this up where you can hear a little bit of Jason's story. Then I have another video to tie it all, in a lady named Joy. And then I do have some notes here. I have another clip from Miss Mona Simone herself about the whole how this lady named Tanisha gave her $99.99, just like her ma did Ming before 99. Why you put it in super chat? But when it happened one time, you'd be like, okay. When it happened 2 times, you'd be like, damn, just tell them not to use super chat. What the hell? Save yourself in some embarrassment. Save your supporters some embarrassment. That's kind of quite embarrassment. Lady give you $100 and you going to tell her which way to give it to you? I'm just saying, right? So let me get this set up.
Now, meet Jason Amaral. He is
All
the
right,
face
hold on.
of the epidemic. He grew up in the Boston suburb of Arlington, Massachusetts, went to high school there, and then on to college, where he became an addict. He could be your child or the kid next door. As the president said in his address on Saturday, 44% of Americans know someone who has been addicted to prescription painkillers. Well, tonight, correspondent DeMarco Morgan and producer Jonathan Blakely begin a special series, In the Shadow of Death, Jason's Journey.
Real quick. Is this good enough, dude?
Your eyes open, you think about heroin. Nothing else. Nothing else. And any addict that's watching this will attest to that.
Disclaimer.
Money, you're thinking about how to get money to get heroin immediately.
If anybody on this chat is dealing with any kind of drug addiction, dear Lord, I pray that they is not watching this, falling back into temptation. I pray they get help, the help they need, dear Lord. But I'm going to show this because I know people's out there dealing with this, and some people can't understand the addiction of the Cash App versus the Super Chat with so many YouTubers. And you showed me that there's a possible underlying addiction with drugs.
Jason Amaral's hunt for heroin began at 7:30 in the morning on a brisk day in downtown Boston.
Don't this lady wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, up all day, tell you she only had 2 hours of sleep, just non-stop going live, because she know the more she go live, the more money she'll get, the more people will donate to her.
All right, I'll see you there in like 5 minutes.
He allowed our cameras to follow him as he tried to get money to get
I
high.
have to get my money at Western Union, but you saved me a little. All right, I don't give a f***. I'll go with you to wherever, buddy. I don't get. Are you serious? Come on. Oh yeah, don't answer your phone, you f***ing dummy.
From a parking garage, he called his Aunt Beth in Florida begging for cash.
Can you send me $30? Believe me, like, this is the last time I'm doing this to you. If I got, this doesn't work this time. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm serious.
And I just want to say that video that I just seen her saying Mona leaving YouTube, it's like a sympathetic cry that people will beg her to stay, throw money her way to stay. I'm going to play a little bit more of this clip, and then I'm going to go into the clip that I heard her, kind of ask this girl to cancel her super chat. You got to hear the conversation for yourself.
He hopped a train to meet a friend who gave him a few pills of Klonopin, an anti-anxiety medication known to addicts to take the edge off the urge.
I'm supposed to do all 4 of these right now, and then shoot some heroin.
He searched for a bathroom where he could crush and snort his pills.
We're in such a...
Now, I know she said over there in one of those videos she has to take medication for the surgery. Now, I remember years ago when I first learned about this, I was sitting in a dentist chair, and I remember me and the dentist was talking because I had looked over on the wall, and it said, if you know anybody abusing pain medication, call this number. And that opened up my eyes that people really are abusing the narcotic pain medications of the world. And you hear this lady talk about taking, medication on a daily basis. But we're going to hear Miss Joy talk about how when she was addicted to drugs, all she focused on was the pain she was in. All we hear certain YouTubers do is focus on the pain that they're in. They want you to project that they're in so much pain because when people hurt, it brings a sympathetic call from other people. So I'm just going to go a little bit more here.
People use the public bathrooms.
So, Jason went for the one building he knows is always open to the public.
Excuse me? What's the entrance to City Hall?
It's right up there.
Once inside City Hall,
I hope they don't check my bag, dude.
he headed for a basement bathroom and for the money his aunt sent by Western Union to use.
That's Klonopin.
All right, guys. I'm going to end it there, and I'm going to go ahead and get into the video clip because I don't want it to go too long. We're 42 minutes in. Y'all get the picture, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play this little video clip. My daughter and I, we were sitting here. It is sad. We were sitting here, and we heard this conversation that's about to come up, and we both looked at each other like, did she just ask that lady to cancel her super chat? But anyway, listen, and then I have one more footage after this.
Yes, Tracy, that should be your headline tomorrow. Y'all want let me do some more.
This is in the video with 7 stars. She's trying to out 7 stars for having a ghostwriter or something. That's in the title of it. But I left it the way it is because I didn't want you to miss anything. She calls her opioid. Okay, Mona fake cried because Olivia called her and is saying opioids too. Absolutely. Go back on Mona page. All she do is talk about opioids. That's all her and being sexual, pansexuality and gay, and that's all she talks about. Where would Mona be if she never got inserted herself in with Tasha K and the whole Star Marine? Oh no, a lot of y'all don't know this. Oh no came to my page way before she did the interview with 7 stars. She dropped a link in my chat. I let it sit in my stream. I let it sit for like 2 days. But when people drop links in your chat, it goes like to, they think it's spam. So I looked at it and I put it through, right? I'm like, I'll put it through. I don't think it's spam. Let people know. I went over and watched the video about Mona, the TKO. Mm-hmm. I see why it's down. The truth show. The truth hurt, right? But it'll surely set you free. Stop running from the damn truth. But I commented like, girl. I was like, girl. And my lovely T voice, honey, kind of thing, right? So it's a lot of things y'all don't know on YouTube that she flagged it. Absolutely. I'm not inserting myself. I'm not trolling y'all. Some people I'm subscribed to. Other people I'm not subscribed to. They video come down. If God say click on it, I watch it. I hear something. Just like I'm going to tell you when I get off here, I'm going to come back and let you listen to live footage. Sweet Ma had called into Pretty T Live. And I had saw something where Sweet Ma had said something and this other YouTuber had said something. And I'm like, I know they not friends no more because one used to be the other one's moderator. And you don't really see that too much. So, and then I have proof that the other one says she fond of all these people, but she don't call Sweet Ma's name. So if that's helping anybody, I may come back with that later on today. Not may, I will. I just don't know when. But we're going to listen to Mona Symone. We're going to hear this conversation. I am not reaching here, but I know if you do it once, put it in Cash App, I'm in Super Chat, and I'll be like, oh my God, no, do cat, you know. But 2 people, 3 people, it's as simple as putting a disclaimer or disclosure on your channel. Hey, I don't want to use Super Chat right now. I need this money today. I'm trying to have surgery whenever that is, right? And just let people know. Don't use it. It's embarrassing when they put that $99.99 up there and you tell them no. Anyway, listen, you're gonna hear a little bit of this other conversation going on. This isn't to out 7 stars or to bring any like negativity to her, but she's talking. Tracy's in the chat. Other people, no, you're not reaching. Okay, thank you, Zizi. Other people are in the chat, and this is what she say, y'all.
Ice. I done got real comfortable with y'all on the live, bitch. This tea so motherfucking juicy. God damn it. Show us sister some love. Thank you, Keisha.
Now, I got the timestamps here. She acknowledged Tanisha at 125.25, somewhere like that. If you go to the video, at 127.01, she asked her if she could cancel the super chat. And then she said, oh, it'll hold up in her bank or something like that. At 126, she acknowledged knowing Tanisha. At 127, she make a statement, can she cancel it? At 127, she said, let me text her and see. And somewhere, just let it run through 128 or another. Here it go.
Tanisha, Cash App. Tanisha, do you know of the $99.99 you just sent me? Google AdSense just took $30 from that. $30, sis. Don't get that to them no more because they taking from me and you. Thank you for your support, sis. But don't let them steal from us like that. They ain't shooting with us in the jail. Cash App a bitch. $sign Mona Symone. And shit, Google AdSense checks don't come out to the goddamn 22nd, and I'm having surgery soon. Shit, I'm trying to come over with $800 for surgery. And the last thing I'm trying to do is share some motherfucking money with Google AdSense.
She ain't trying to share no money with nobody. Mona, God bless you over here, honey. But let me tell you, you ain't trying to share money with nobody. Because that lady just gave you $99.99. And this is how you carry on. Listen, my peoples, 32 people watching, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this with Mona. She wants to get off YouTube. Maybe this will help her make her transition. Or if she want to stay on YouTube, it'll help her fall into who she says she is, which is a grand witch, which is like this big major brain. She has so much degrees behind her. She can find some content. Hell, she can teach out of her history books, her damn school books. She don't have to involve herself in this beef if she don't. If Mona was friends with Cardi B for the last 3 or 4 months and could have got an interview with Cardi B, she'd have did this shit to slap Tasha K in her face when it first went down. Cardi would be buying her a damn wheelchair. If I do an interview with you and you don't address me by name at the end of that Cardi B video, where Cardi be like, yeah, I got you from Ash Cash. I know you. She didn't say, okay, Mona, thank you for interviewing me. Call me anytime. She didn't.
So that was Symone, Symone the cat, and I hope it didn't sound like I'm complaining. So see, me and Tanisha know each other. All right, we know each other, so I know she understands me. So before somebody be like, why you talking to her like that? She gave from the counter to her. That's it. She knows me. Okay? Yes, who has people, right? They read. Like,
y'all hear this lady? Do y'all hear this lady? Basically, Miss Jean, what's going on here is somebody donated her. You could go to, the video is called 7 Frauds, something about a ghostwriter. It's like her last, like the video prior to the one she did today, I believe. Go to the 1 hour and 25 minute mark, point 25, and you'll start to hear a conversation that says, somebody gave her $99, right? This is not the first time she had an issue with someone giving her a super chat versus a cash app. Now, Mona's been out here projecting that she's having surgery and she needs all this money. So, you're going to hear a conversation with her say, I need 4 more people to thumbs up this video. Thank you. You're going to hear her say, oh, thank you for this super chat. And then she's going to go through explaining why you shouldn't use super chat. It gives 30. It takes $30 out. If you give 100, the recipient gets 70 and YouTube gets 30. Then she goes on to say, well, can you cancel the super chat? Let me take it back. I can go back the little bit to the beginning for y'all with this. Just a little bit so you can hear.
I got real comfortable with y'all on the line.
She said she got real comfortable with them on the live. Okay, I get it. Right. So we gonna just listen, Miss Jean. And my whole thing with me and my daughter was sitting here and we heard it the other night is like, how far do you go? The question is 30 and 30. God bless y'all. Thank y'all. How far do you go when people are donating and supporting you to tell them, do it this way and not that way? What if a person doesn't have Cash App and have access to Super Chat? How desperate are you to need the money today? You know, is there some underlying drug addiction or any kind of addiction for people who can't wait on the YouTube AdSense money the following week or the following month or however AdSense pays us? I'm not monetized yet, so I don't really know that part of it. But what I do know is it's a desperation to have the money not sitting in Super Chat and putting Cash App. But if that's the case, I need 1 more person to thumbs up this video. Thanks for the 32 watching. The Law, Jean, Shalonda, Cough, Celine. I appreciate Harlem Cotton Candy, Nuri. Thank you guys. I appreciate it, right? Mona, if that's you, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for the 32 thumbs up. I swear, but it just kind of made me question, like, how far do you go? Has Mona ever given anything back? All the money she raised so far on you, has she given anything back? Right? How far do we go? Is it embarrassing to do a super chat and have the host tell you in broad daylight. Now, if the host had her phone number, right, and can text her and call her, why not do that after the live? Why not do that during the live? And then you hear her say, can you cancel it? How desperate are you? Come on. Really? I could show you the $55 I received from Cash App. I cashed 10 out just to see if it worked and if it was set up well, and the $10 is still in my account. The 45 is still sitting in Cash App, in the Cash App. There's no desperation here. Do I need money? Do everybody does. See, Mona tell you she working, she not working, she got this, she got that, disability, I'm telling you, bitch ain't got no job right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm showing you other people error of their ways. Like, that's how God take care of his own. You know, it's not that serious. But how far do you go? We're all content creators, right? How far do you let another colleague go? Is it embarrassing? If she had this woman's phone number and can text her and we hear her clearly say that, why not do it after the live? Let's finish listening.
Bitch, this tea so motherfucking juicy. God damn it. Show us for some love. Thank you, Keisha. Tanisha. Cash out. Tanisha, do you know of the $99.99 you just sent me? Google AdSense just took $30 from that. $30, sis. Don't get that to them no more, because they taking from me and you. Thank you for your support, sis. But don't let them steal from us like that. They ain't shooting with us in the gym. Cash out the bitch. $sign Mona Symone. And shit, Google AdSense checks don't come out to the goddamn 22nd, and I'm having surgery soon.
When the hell you having surgery, Moon? I told y'all, where is my daughter? She had 2 carpal tunnel 2 separate times in the past November and January. She having her surgery on her foot. We can tell you the days she's having these surgeries. We can tell you the days she had surgery. We can tell you. People just don't say they having surgery over and over and over and over again. I've noticed people use their sickness, their kids' sickness, their disabilities, everything to get sympathy on YouTube. Well, more like empathy, because everybody want to be an empath and feel sorry for everybody's problems. But again, I don't want to be that kind of person where everybody's problems become my problems. I'm not God. I'm only a messenger thereof. Shame the devil to tell the truth. Yes, Nuri, absolutely. You got wolves in sheep clothing out here. People pretending to be. Let's just listen to this conversation, because the whole conversation is good. I told Mona in that Fabe video, if you don't want them to use Cash App, and then on one of her videos, she got this long, drawn out, don't use Super Chat, use Cash App. I'm like, maybe people are listening to me. They just ain't coming over here telling me. Thank God people is listening. They making the changes they need, whether they coming through me or whatever, right? But I was like, damn, just turn Cash App, just turn the Super Chat off if it's that serious. If you need your money today, like GJ Wentworth, I told her, turn the damn Super Chat off. Ask your subscribers to just go ahead and Cash App you. Because it's embarrassing when you sitting on live and your girlfriend in the background and y'all talking about, oh, I wonder if she can cancel that.
Shit, I'm trying to come over with $800 for surgery.
$800 for surgery. Where's your insurance as a disabled woman? Are you one of those type of people who have abused your authority with medications and with prescriptions and with doctors, and it's been an ongoing thing that you can't get regular insurance? Hell, call the marketplace. I used to work for the New York State Health Exchange, where you get to, I can help you fill out an application. What the hell is your problem? How come you can't get regular insurance? You too good to go get Medicaid? Or do you get Medicaid and you just telling people you ain't getting Medicaid so they'll give you money? Somebody in your condition should be able to get medical help somewhere, somehow. Who you think you talking to? Oh, brainiacs. Brainiacs. That's why the song I played in the beginning was called Membrane. Some people insane in the membrane and don't even know it. Like I said, I ain't being disrespectful to nobody, but make it make freaking sense. Why are you so agitated when these people give you? Aren't you grateful? And if you don't want them to put it in super chat, turn your super chat off so you can get your money. Save everybody the headache and the embarrassment of hearing you say this.
The last thing I'm trying to do is share some motherfucking money with Google AdSense. So dollar sign motor cat, and I hope it doesn't sound like I'm complaining. So see, me and Tanisha know each other. All right, we know each other.
She admitted knowing this girl. She admitted knowing this girl. So you couldn't talk to her offline. You can't talk to this girl. We almost done, y'all.
So I know she understand me. So before somebody be like, why you talking to her like that? She came from the kind of side. That's it. She knows me.
Listen.
Okay? Yes, who has people write? They read. Like, who even writes reads? Like, that's supposed.
Now, she tried to throw y'all off. This is a TKO. God bless you. She tried to throw y'all off talking about 7 stars again and the whole ghostwriter stuff. And that's why I let it play through, because if I'd have chopped it up. But listen, she's going to get right back into this whole super chat.
To be off the top of your dome. Like, the whole point in Reads being so spectacular is because it's funny and you thought of it on the spot, right? Right? Tanisha, can you cancel it and do cash? It's probably going to hold it up in her bank account.
Tanisha, can you cancel that? It's probably going to hold up her bank account. Damn near a minute later, she's still thinking about this super chat. Still thinking about how she could get that money out of super chat into Cash App. You know, guys, my question is, are there some YouTubers whose love for Cash App driven by an underlying addiction of any kind? But I'm going to follow in Olivia the Oracle. But I've watched some of her videos. I went back and I watched some of Mona's videos. And Mona likes to push opioids and all this loose living off on people. And when we heard the video earlier where she said she's going to have surgery and people be high, what kind of high is we dealing with right here? Like, these are real valid questions. You know, this may help some of y'all understand why she came from YouTube. Probably she was on Facebook as well, but she has a history longer than Tasha K on YouTube. This thing goes back far with her, but she wasn't going anywhere. Kind of like Miss Gina, no disrespect, but if y'all know Miss Gina was on 10 years, and it wasn't until the Kaya and T.S. Madison last year she saw 1,000 subscribers. It's like, I don't know, things is funny around here on these YouTube streets, but you got some veterans that somehow just this past September, October, got to where they needed to be with the numbers. You'll hear her talk about 400 subscribers around the time she probably met Star, Tasha K, and all. I did a video called Tasha K Spills Tea on Lovely. It got Mona, Star, Lovely. It got Tasha K in there. And it's got about almost 3,000 views right now. It's on my playlist. But that's a whole, I don't even want to get into that with that Star Marie stuff because she was over there. I'm going to go through a little bit of things here that she was addressing in the video. That's why I didn't go live at 3 o'clock. I wanted to listen to her. Okay. So she, now she has a join button. You can join the Brain Nation. She got the brain emojis and all that over there. But prior to that, she was telling people to change their name and add brain on it, like it's some kind of cult, or like they're being inducted into something. You know what I'm saying? I did a video called I used to belong to a cult, but now I'm exposing them. Y'all all thought I was talking about TSCC, but I was talking about the Brain Nation and some other cult like behavior that's going on out here. And then, like, she has this. Okay, I told y'all about the dude who has 7,000 subscribers. You can Google it on YouTube. Just because you have that join button does not mean you have 100,000 plus subscribers or anything like that. We know when she blocked her subscriber count, it was about 9,000 or so, right? So what else we have here? Oh, she said something about she trying to be great and people is trying to push up on her or push her around or whatever. Okay, so in that Oh No video, she clearly states she don't like Cardi B. So whether she was on Facebook over there talking about colorism and all this other bullshit she just tried to push off on y'all, she very well could have been being great on YouTube, on Facebook. I say Facebook is dying for a mental health doctor. They will follow anybody they can over there just to feel like they belong to something, because everybody on Facebook is looking for a therapist. And hell, when somebody like Mona Symone come along saying they're a therapist, everybody a damn follow along. I've been on Facebook, and she said in her video today, people think Facebook is the devil more so than YouTube. I'm too grown for a name tag. Shaking my head. Right. She told them to change her name. Then she even said in that one particular video, she was like, when you do it, I know some of y'all want to keep y'all regular name. So she was like, make a second page. Come back with the second brain name. When you come into my chat, use the page with the brain. So I asked in a video too before, is it okay for content creators to make their subscribers make a second page and then sub to them again? They have their first, just say the first page is Ming, right? Her moderator. And then Ming will go make a second page, come back as Ming Brain, and sign and subscribe to her again. Or do you think all her subscribers just basically went and kept their first page, right? And then put brain on it and just operate in brain? Some people do, some people don't. I thought it was very clever of her for her to even insinuate, y'all keep the page y'all got, but go make a second page. Just, she said, for Google AdSense or whatever. And just make a second page with brain on it. And they went back over and probably subbed under that page. So there's a lot of cunningness going on with this lady. And she calls herself the Grand Witch. She's always witchy this, witchy that. Hey, listen. She says she on YouTube trying to be great. Was she trying to be great and thought everybody in VS Live was going to portray her as being great? And once she got there, because people do go in other people's chats. Like a person like Mona Symone. There's some kind of dignitary. Oh, Mona's in the chat. Oh, this person's is in the chat. Ooh, everybody speak to this person. And that's why my boss probably fired my ass, because I don't idolize people. I go in, I said good morning, I did my work, and I said good evening. If she was looking for anything more than that, like the rest of them women was up there doing, God forgive her and have mercy on her as well, because the slavery days is over with. If I can acknowledge you being in the chat, you better acknowledge me being in the chat too. I feel I'm just as worthy. I feel like when religion ain't come through the hood, say hi to me. At least that's what happened outside my door. We all got that kind of thing with us when we show up. So she thought she was great. This is what she said in her video. Trying to be great. People pushing her around. Who pushed you around to go do that video about VS? You went to her chat thinking you were great, Mona. But they didn't see you like that. And it offended you because you're so used to people seeing you as great. Not everybody see you as great. So I have, did a VS offend you when you entered her chat and she did not find you great? You said in that video, Tasha K, people pushing you around, they won't let you be great. Why you won't let yourself be great? Why you a grown woman blaming people for your greatness or lack thereof? So I don't care how many degrees you have, that don't make you as educated as you sounding out here in these YouTube streets. Damn it, if I have 1 degree and I made the best of it. That's a degree in business administration. I made the best of it. You said you're working on 7 and can't even start a real business from home. And you say you do. But if you say you have these businesses, then why are you out here acting like you don't financially?
Let me text her. Hold on.
Now she gonna go to the fact that she wanna text this girl, try to track this girl down. Over $99. So what's the desperation, Mona? What's really going on? You say your resume speak for yourself in this video you just did why you want to leave YouTube. And I say that's the reason, because your resume ain't speaking for yourself. Your resume speaks for itself. What is it truly saying, Mona? What is it truly saying? You like to call CPS on women with kids? You like to call the police on people? You like to say how you work 1 minute, how you don't work, how you having surgery, you're not going to surgery, XYZ. What is it? I sense a hi. What's up? How are you? Hi, my kiddos. How are you? I'm saying hi. That is the question. Why? She cannot. Any sponsor on her rocking chair. Critical thinker. God bless you all. DT. Hey, Religious Wing. Hi, everyone. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But do you got one more? Mona, if you the 37 person, give me a thumbs up. Because you said people could talk about you as long as it's respectful. I'm being respectful. Give me that thumbs up. Please. I can't be no more respectful than this. I'm going to show y'all another video. Let me see if I done... Oh, I told y'all, S. Hutchinson say, Mona, don't trust nobody hiding they subscriber count, Mona. Mona, why are you hiding your subscriber count? What are you ashamed of? Mona, whether they see your subscriber count or not, people want to take your channel down. They could take your channel down. They've been flagging you. Y'all been going back and forth. So why not show your numbers? The people you beefing with, well... I don't know if everybody's showing their numbers, but as Hutchinson said, everybody, show your damn numbers. Don't trust nobody. You can't see their numbers. Show your numbers, Mona. Make your audience proud of you, because you're the one. People have discrepancy with you. Social Blade was saying one thing. You're saying another thing. Mona, if you had 100,000 subscribers or better when that Cardi B interview went down, all of her 30 million people would have came over to your chat, and all of your 180 probably would have showed up for that video. So you got a little good numbers on it, but you could have did a lot better. So I'm saying, next time you do an interview, matter of fact, let them call your name. Let it be an interview with Cardi B. Say, okay, Mona, thank you. And since you went to doing interviews, interview Tracy. Get her back on the phone and ask her why she told Nicole Tyler to go molest somebody's child. Why you didn't... Mona, you want to be a great interviewer, right? You said you needed mentors, right? So one of the ways to go out here and be a good interviewer, be a little Oprah, is to ask the right damn questions. You had Nafta Lamari over there. You ain't asked the right questions. You done had Tracy on there. Ain't asked the right damn questions. So you can't blame Tasha K, VS, me, or anybody else for you not being great. You're not great at this because you're not great at it, Mona. You're great at telling people how to be polyamorism and how opioids and how to get high and do this and do... You're not good at this, Mona. Hell, I'm finding myself being a better interviewer and a better orator than you at this point. And all I got on here to do is tell my story, Mona. I am Religion Link TV. I think you all been hoodwinked and bamboozled and lied to spiritually. But you don't have no spirituality. I was waiting for you to talk to the fake ass Christians. I was coming in your live the other day. But Via shook your ass when she said she had them damn receipts and was doing that interview. You threw up 2 videos and didn't come live. You had mad people waiting for you, Mona. But I was only there for the fake Christian shit because I was hoping you was relaying that to me. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not a Christian. It ain't nothing fake about me. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. That's why I don't have a big following. Y'all think Jesus' following was as big as his? Christ was as big as his? People don't like the truth. People don't want to follow the way. People always making excuses and watering down stuff. What else I got on this paper, girl? Your resume speak for itself. What's your YouTube resume? You've been on since about 2006. Somewhere. Tasha K been on about 2000, about 3 years. You've been on a little longer than Tasha K. What's the problem? What is the problem, Mona? If you have your resume, what is your YouTube resume? What is your YouTube resume? Beef, beef, fight, fight. People won't let me be great. You whining, you nagging. You got kind of that Jezebel spirit too. I was not just talking to Fabe. I said the queen spirit of Jezebel on YouTube. What else I got here, Mona? Oh. Alright. So, Mona, how are you getting the money for the meds that you're taking for the surgery you're having? It's all through the Cash App and stuff, right? How come you don't have physical insurance like most people? What is your circumstances? I seen you put out an ad how to food stamp fraud. But you rolling, birds of a feather flock together. You rolling with Tracy, that's your right hand man. Let me see you do an interview and ask Tracy why she told Nicole Tyler to molest somebody's child while she out here fighting for 5A and Sean Bradley kids. You don't make no sense, brain. It's not making sense. Yeah, you're 7 degrees. You always say you're not bragging. People want to see you brag, Mona. Most people go to college. This is the guy's honest truth. Do not work in the field they go to college for, right? But if you found a way to get money from the system, because everybody know you get loans and grants or going to school, if that's your stilo, then we need to petition the government to say, hey, after 2 degrees, after 3 degrees, after 4 degrees, it's just like they got with the welfare system now, Mona. 5 years in or something like that. I know in the state of New York, you got to get up off your ass to go to work. Well, you should only be able to get so many degrees if you can't show no job to back it up. You're going to keep playing the system? You're going to keep going to school? Insane of the main brain. I'm just saying. What else we got here? Mona says she is in competition. And on those video, Mona, you said you hated Cardi B. You said you don't like Cardi B. How are we to believe you had an interview with Cardi B? She is a career student. That's what I'm talking about. Kind of embarrassing. I mean, I went to college. Matter of fact, I came home from prison November 15th, 1990. I started my first semester January 1st, 1991. I had a fire November 1992. I was 4.5 months pregnant with my daughter. I have pictures of me walking across the stage May 1993. I lost everything and still graduated college. But I've worked in my degree of business administration. But you hate Cardi. That was the first thing this chick opened up with. How you don't like Cardi. Oh, I got here the friends in the music industry. If you got so many friends in the music industry, why they ain't there for you? Why you can't get interviews with them that look like you haven't sliced it up? Why you can't get interviews with these people in the music industry who pretty much say, Mona, thank you for the interview. Call me anytime, girl. Not this. Oh, yeah, I know you threw Ash Cash and the other girl on IG. That could have been anybody she was talking to. She didn't call your name. So to me, that interview was a fraud. I don't believe it. Cardi, if you call Mona Symone, if you did an interview with her, come over here on YouTube and let us all know. She didn't even post an interview on her IG. That's how stupid people supposed to be compared to the brain, right? I don't think so. So, I'm going to let you guys watch this one video. Let me see. She just rambles on a little bit here. Like,
Let me see.
Cardi was warned about her. I believe it. So, she just rambles on for about another minute or so. Harlem. I believe she has a certificate. So she just pretty much rambles on there, right, guys? I'm gonna find this last clip here of Miss Joy, and wow, I'm getting good. How many minutes? It been 80 minutes, 50 minutes. How long? It been an hour. Whatever. It was good. A diploma. Everything is questionable when it comes to her. Absolutely, nothing makes sense. Not even the video she doing now. I've seen a lot of YouTubers say they leaving YouTube just for sympathy, just for people to say, oh no, don't leave YouTube. Here's some money. Stay, stay, stay. We love you. Whether she stay or go, y'all could call her bluff with this video, or y'all could let her know this video exists. You know what I'm saying? If she's going, bye, Mona. See you later. It may make a better place for YouTube. Mona, if you staying, you need to change. I can't tell you what to do on your platform, but what you need to do is stop deceiving people over there. Stop mistreating your people with the Cash App. If they want to give it through Super Chat, so be it. If you want it cash, then damn it, turn Super Chat the hell off. You a grown-ass brainiac, right? You making life over there hard for yourself, and you embarrassing your followers. I can show you right now, Mona. The same $45 in my super chat will be there. I have a mission. I may want to buy me a better cell phone to go out so I can go out. Because I tell you, my cell phones be breaking down around here. I might want to, matter of fact, I have a giveaway. It was $34.64. When I get to $750, I have $60 to give somebody. When I get to 1,000, I have $100. But am I out here doing what you doing? Yo, it's something. You know what? I'm going to let y'all watch this dude. It's called Joy's Story. I'll put I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 links to put, 5 or 6 links. Oh, no. Okay, understood. Laughing my ass. All right, blessings, Religion Wink in chat. Thank you so much. So, I'm just going to let you hear this out, guys. Like I said, I hope I'm not reaching. I know a lot of people on YouTube, when it comes to drugs, when it comes to money, their behavior says a little bit differently. Some people are patient. Other people want their money now. The lies of, I'm getting hot with these lights, sorry. The whole, I'm going to surgery. My question is, how far will you go to tell somebody? How would you handle Super Chat? Would you allow your supporters to give you Super Chat? Are you so desperate you need all your money today, now, this moment? Y'all know Mona Symone. How do you feel about her handling this whole Super Chat versus the Cash App. Do you know YouTubers who use their love for Cash App as an underlying means for some kind of addiction or something like that? So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch. It's called Joy's. Excuse me. I'm still working on production, y'all. But it's called Joy's Story.
The first time I tried heroin, not only did I like it, I loved it. And it just gave me a sense of peace that I didn't have to worry about stuff anymore. I just wanted to be free of worrying about stuff all the time. You know, I was a correction.
She said she wanted to be free of worrying about stuff all the time. What do we hear Miss Mona Symone worry about? Surgery, wheelchair, cash app, money. I mean, cigarettes, this, that. It's so much she just complains and worries about all day, every day. It seems like an ungrateful spirit to me.
Officer at the Maryland Penn, and that's when my disease started. It's a stressful place, and a lot of the correctional officers there used. I wasn't even thinking normal. I had to use because I got to go to work, and I realized that I was sick. My mother was an open person, so she told the family, you know, Joy is sick, so we have to support her. Now I realize the stress I put them under for them to see me that way. But when you're caught up in the disease, you can't see nothing but your pain.
When you're caught up in a disease, you can't see nothing but your pain. When you're caught up in a disease, you can't see nothing but your pain. We hear a lot of pain come from off of that platform.
I didn't want anybody to look down on me. I didn't want to disgrace my family. So I just faked it. I figured long as I looked good, and I went to work every day, and I wasn't, so I thought, I wasn't hurting anybody. That's what I thought. The people I admired the most, and still do today, is my mother and my grandmother.
Question. Freddie's daughter. Growing up, my neighborhood called me Patty's daughter. Nate Johnson, the one who started that, he's no longer with us. I have a mother. My father is gone. Mona, I never hear you talk about your mother. What's up with that? Where is the mom at in this situation? We know you Freddie's daughter. Well, hell, where's Freddie at in this situation? How come your dad doesn't help you? My mom is 77 years old, and every last one of her grown children can call if we need to. We can call home if we need to. Where is your mother at in this situation? Maybe that's part of the problem, y'all. So, am I talking to Freddie's daughter or am I talking to Mona Symone? See, when this first came to my spirit 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I had Sybil all on my timeline. I was going to make it look real like, am I talking to Freddie's daughter or am I talking to Mona Symone? Because sometimes you make us think like there's really two people on your platform. Where is your mother at in this? Every hurting woman needs a mother's love. We hear about Freddie's daughter, but where is Freddie's daughter's mother at in all of this? I'm going to ask you the right questions.
You know, my grandmother was the wisest person I ever met. My mother was the strongest person I ever met. I was raised with my great-grandmother, my grandmother, and my mother. I got to run from person to person, getting love, and everybody telling me I'm wonderful.
Yes, I love my mom too, Celine.
Unexplored area.
It's sad, though, to see a woman speak so much of the dad, right? And I know everybody want to be daddy's little girl, but where is the mother at in the situation? God rest her if the mom went on. We never hear Mona talk about her mother. And that's alarming to me, coming from, a place of trying to understand her desire for Cash App, why she throws her dad around so much, the way she is as a woman. The mom is not present, and if the mom is, she don't speak highly of her mother like she does her father.
I love going in the woods and finding new things to do. I had a German Shepherd. She used to come in the woods with me. I felt safe because she wasn't going to let anything happen to me. I was lost in the disease of active addiction for 30 years.
She says 30 years. 30 years. Some people not even that long. Go back on Mona's page. All she talked about was opioids. 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 Why are you trying to push this drug on the masses? Everybody don't want to be caught up like that. Everybody don't want to be desperate for Cash App. Yes, everybody want love gifts and donations. Everybody want AdSense from YouTube. I hope that's why they got on here, to meet the requirements for YouTube.
I saw me. It broke my heart. I saw me. And it was the most traumatic thing that I've ever seen in my life. And I cried out to God.
Mona won't cry out to God, though, because she don't like God. Remember she told you she don't have no religion? So who's going to help her in her time of need? She doesn't mention her mom. Obviously, her dad probably helps her out, but she probably misuses the money he gives her as well.
Please. So my cry led me to a phone call. And my life just started changing drastically.
All right, now we about to hear from, his name is Dr. Fingerhood, and he's just going to explain some things, and then I'm going to wrap this up.
Work really hard to take away aspects of addiction that prevent proper treatment. So we work really hard to take away shame.
They work hard to take away shame. Shame is like the biggest side effect of a drug user or someone suffering with the addiction.
We often fail to realize how much social circumstance impacts how people take care of themselves or how they address their health care. So it's putting together a team of people who have insight into the fact that when we take care of patients, we have to address all aspects, and especially their social setting.
Now I'm a peer recovery coach at Hopkins Bayview.
Now, she's a peer recovery coach. She's getting her life together. She goes into the hospitals now and she sit with other people going through this addiction, going through these problems. All I'm saying is I have not seen since September, October, anything other on Mona's platform but pretty much trying to get her numbers up, get her dollars up, get her money together, tell people she's sick, she's having surgery, she's this, she's that, she's in love with everybody, she doesn't love God, she's a grand witch. I mean, she's all over the place and don't even know why. And if she does know why, she's not trying to do anything about it. She's caught up.
I see people sick just like, I remember when sometimes, most of the time, their pain fills the room. I talk to them, I inspire, and try to encourage and let them know where I come from, let them know it's possible. And the young people, I try to let them know that you don't have to waste 30 years. You you can do it now.
Peer recovery coach can see someone in the emergency room, and then if that person gets admitted to the hospital, the same peer recovery coach goes up to see them wherever they are, and this fear and anxiety of being admitted in the hospital, and all of a sudden there's a familiar face of someone who I met in the emergency room, someone who knows about my addiction and is non-judgmental and understanding.
All right. So for the rest of that, I'm going to put the links down below. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. There's a lot more going on here that meets the eye. I mean, like I said, when I'm doing my videos, I'm not coming from a place of hate. I'm not coming from a place of I don't like you. I'm just coming from a place of what I see. Also, I genuinely wanted to support Sarita, but couldn't talk her down. I never even went over there. I heard about it, and I kind of seen a couple of her videos. But, my whole thing is, the whole thing with Sarita and the kids and the police and then interviewing that lady says a lot about Sarita, but Mona as well. I can victimize you, I can hurt you, and look, I can still call you up and get an interview out of you. That probably made her feel like big time shit, right? Anyway, you guys, subscribe, like, share. I'm trying to see if I gave you all the information I needed to give you. I gave you Dave Chappelle. I gave you Jason. I gave you Joy. I gave you the drug abuse. So, yeah, that's that. Again, let me know what your thoughts are down below. If you like this conversation, put it down below. Exactly, religion. My whole point. Yep. I cough, cough. God bless you. You've been around. Thank you. Good live. Good live. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you guys took something from this. My kiddos, thank you. If there's anything else in YouTube or in the world you want to see how I can break it down or make some sense of it, again, read Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15 through 68, especially verse 24 for this video right here. Since I think Sarita is a sweetheart who learned the hard way. You know, and it's sad playing in any sandbox with somebody like Mona Symone and the likes thereof. You can catch a bad rap. You know, it's sad that people still use people and things like that is going on. Absolutely. That might could be like another teaching. What I'm going to sit on and wait on and see how I'm looking for one piece of information. I have everything I have about this Sweet Ma and this other YouTuber. I do have a live conversation with them. Sweet Ma called into her live. I have Sweet Ma saying, be careful when it come to moderators. Y'all seen that last video she did called Lies. But it just seemed like these two aren't friends anymore. And it may help somebody. I mean, I hear, you know, there's some behind the scene things going on. People trust and believe people too easily. Harlem Cotton Candy, you right about that. Who's that? Okay, we got Due Process coming up. Very good live. Thank you, religion. You're welcome, Due Process. Thank you. I'm just trying to shed light because, you know, no matter how educated we seem we are, that membrane is insane sometimes. And like I said, I can share. I relate. Don't ask me why I went through a lot of the things or chose to go through a lot of the things or, you know, just experience what I experienced. But God has me stable right now, able to talk about it. And I see things, Due Process. I see things, cough, cough. Dawn, Aha Sense, Brenda, my kiddos. Who else is up in here? Harlem Cotton Candy. Like, the Law Judgment. I appreciate you guys so much. Share this video. Tell people about this video. The next time Mona jump bad with somebody, say go watch Religion Link TV. No, don't do it like that. We ain't trying to abuse nobody. But I'm just saying, you know, I be telling my family, you know how something gets to you and you be like, keep it up. I'm going to go get the dog, or keep it up. I'm going to go get the cat on you. You know, you're trying to scare kids. Just tell her, keep it up. What did it say? Hold on, I'm coming, guys. Thank you. You have a blessed evening. Nuri, you too. Don Johnson, thank you. I appreciate you, the religion link. Thank you, I sense a high. Okay, listen. I'm going to take a couple hours. Even if I don't come back, because I'm still looking for one piece of information from this one YouTuber. I watched like 3-4 hours of her video yesterday, and I could not get this one thing. So I may do it, and y'all just have to trust the fact that she said this in her video. But I'll have proof of everything else, okay? Thumbs up to the 28 people watching. I appreciate it. I'm just, every time I come live, it's getting easier, and you guys are communicating with me. I see you, Abigail. Hey, Religion Link, sitting back listening. I appreciate it. Take this conversation. Look out in YouTube. Look out in the world. Just look around and see that I'm not reaching here. There's something more to do with that Cash App versus Super Chat. There's YouTubers whose love for the Cash App and Super Chat may lead to an underlying addiction, even if it's the love of money, which is so-called the root of all evil. I say evil is the root of all evil, and it causes evil people to do evil things for the money and with the money. Does that make sense? Guys, whew. Okay, objective views. Yes, cough, cough. And that's it. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to say she is a drug addict. I know. I've seen a lot of videos on opioids. I hear her talk a lot about drugs. I hear her talk about a lot of do this and do that. And there's no governing of her soul, herself. Nuri, thank you for the thumbs up. And again, Mona, if this can help you, stay on YouTube. Nobody wants to see you go on YouTube, but you say you can make it better on Facebook, and you can get paid on Facebook. Over there, all these little secret groups you got, Mona, why you're not monetizing them? And then if you are monetizing all these pages, why you can't stand on your own 2 feet without appearing to be manipulating and panhandling and deceiving people to get money? How come you can't show no doctor reports? How come you can't show no test to say you're going through this back problem? How come it's like you were offered a wheelchair, but you refused to take it? How come Cardi and all these big time famous people and celebrities haven't stepped up and got you the help you need? You out here getting interviews. What's making sense here? Guys, don't be deceived. Take this for what it's worth to the 30 people watching. Thank you for the 44 thumbs up. I am so grateful and humbled by it. But take this with you. God says in Deuteronomy 15:24, drugs, powder, dust, all of this. Why is he letting it fall down from heaven? That's between God and his people who choose to be disobedient and still wayward and still walking under paganism, similar to Mona Symone, who says she has no God and there is no governing and she's the grand witch and she's the brainiac. And my granddaughter is 5 years old, and you say, Leia, how you learn that? She said, my brain. I said, well, who's your brain? She says, God. Even a 5-year-old is smart enough to know God teaches her everything she knows. So, Mona, I was hoping you did that fake Christian video, and I'm still waiting for you to do it. I will not be coming over on Facebook, but I will be keeping an eye on you on YouTube because there's something going on with you. And whether your followers see it or not, God sees it, I see it, other people see it. Won't you just admit it? Guys, same to you, Essence. Good night. Olivia Oracle at Religious Wing TV videos on Mona. Please watch. Yes, yes, yes. I did a couple. Yes, absolutely. Call. God sees. Yes, yes. She is on to something major over there. That's why Mona don't fuck with her. And I'm not mean being, but Mona just don't want to smoke the heat over there. No way, cause yeah, the read for a lifetime over there. Absolutely. God bless you, Jean Gray. Thank you. You're welcome. To the 31 people watching, remember, may God bless you and keep you, make his face to shine upon you, be gracious unto you, his conscience be in you, and his shalom, peace, be all around you. Yes. This was a great live. I'm getting better at this, guys. Production will get better, but if you guys can work with me with my little phone suspended in the air here and being able to toggle back and forth so you can see what's on the screen, I'm okay with it the way it is. If God would have me grow beyond this, we will definitely grow. But whatever money you put into this ministry, matter of fact, all right, I do not want to show no. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm going to make sure I don't show anybody's. All right, can y'all see that? I don't want to show nobody's name, but this is my Cash App, and it's still there. I cashed out the 5 down there. All right, hold on, and then I'm going to show you over here. Like, you can't be playing with people. I really don't want to show y'all. If I go over that way, it'll show the people who donated their names and stuff. I don't want to do that. But you see the Cash Apps is still in there and everything like that. So, it's like Mona. Again, you got people in this world who don't work, who still God is providing for them. God is supplying all their needs according to his riches in Christ, right? And then you got people like you out here who seem to be godless and don't have no sense of covering over your life, and you just free for all, and you wonder why you out here getting upset when people put your money in Super Chat instead of Cash App, because there's something driving you to get that money today. I hope this helps you, girl. All right, guys, don't show your business. We believe you. No, yeah, cough. No, I appreciate you. And that's what I want you to do, to trust me. And I was just showing you that the money that's been being put in there is still in there, because there's no desperation here. I don't need it for anything but what this channel would need. But it just amazes me how people say they have all these celebrity friends, all this following, all this, grandiosity going on, which narcissists try to project that grandiosity, right? And yet still struggle for money. Valerie, you coming at the last minute. Hi. You gotta watch the replay. Okay, it's 1 hour and 7 minutes. All right. So, guys, I am going to head off. It's been great. I will talk to you hopefully later on. If I don't come back to do the actual Sweet Ma conversation, well, at least like I said, I do have one full conversation you could listen to. We'll just do talk, conversation, ask questions or whatever. But I will probably come back because I'm still trying to grow my channel. And the only way to grow my channel is to just keep putting out content. And I hope, dang, you said, dang, having a good evening, other Valerie, dang, I've been missing you. I was watching you. I'm sorry, Valerie. But listen, it is what it is, guys. I think I proved that there's some YouTubers, excuse me, who love Cash App, Super Chat, and all that, and it leads to an underlying, drug addiction. There's some kind of addiction driving them for that money. And is it benefiting them or is it hurting them? How far would you go? Would you tell one of your supporters to cancel a super chat just so you can get the money back? Would that be putting that person in a bind? Do they have to go through their bank? How important is this money? How much is this money driving people to be evil on YouTube? Guys, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thank you, Abigail. I'm just going to keep trying to look at it God's way and try to shed some light on it. Because within the last year, these YouTube streets went way left. They just went to a watch the video on the paradigm shift, y'all. Go back 2 or 3 videos. Just watch the video on the paradigm shift. It's all over YouTube. All right. Again, all right. Let's see. We got Abigail, Valerie. I'm just saying. Due process. Cough, cough. Nuri. All right. Jean. M&M. Ascents. Yes. Thank you all so much. Who else is in here? Dawn. I said due process. Brenda. My kiddo. ZZ. All right, thank you guys. More and more people, different people. Harlem Cotton Candy, Celine M, MM. A lot of different people are showing up, and I appreciate the vibe that you're bringing. Energy feeds off of energy, right? And I'm getting the cool, calm, collective, reasonable people, and I'm grateful for that, right? You guys are awesome. But different people are showing up. Jean Gray, thank you so much. I appreciate you all, guys. Sometimes I just don't know how to hang up when 27 people is still holding on. So it's like, go ahead. I'm one of those good friends. All right, guys, I'm sort of buffering right now. So I'm going to go, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. Thank you.